You are way more than that. And don't let what somebody else thinks about you dictate how you're going to live your life. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to hop on the bandwagon. This trend went around Instagram for a while, and it was so interesting to watch. And then now it's kind of trending on YouTube, so I thought I would give it a shot. I went onto a few of my YouTube groups and I asked strangers what they assumed about me by simply seeing a grid of my Instagram pictures. And the only thing I said was that I was a single mom to a 3-year-old son. I was shockingly surprised about how nice everybody was. I was hoping for like some juicy, you look like a kind of assumption, but everyone was so nice and actually quite accurate, which shocked me. So all these people are strangers, I don't know them. Before we get started, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and let me know if you agree with these assumptions based on what you've seen so far. Okay, so the first one is you're a strong woman and your son is your everything. That is such a sweet assumption. Yes, obviously my son is my entire world. I cannot imagine life without him. I don't know where I'd be. I don't know who I'd be. He's the best thing to ever happen to me. I would definitely consider myself a pretty strong person, at least I try to be. Going through this whole motherhood journey and then separation and being a single mom has not been easy, but every day I wake up and I try to do the best that I can, and I try to not let things bring me down. I have to be strong for my son, and I want him to grow up having seen how strong I am and the challenges that I've overcome, and I want to make him proud. So that was really sweet of you to say. Next one is, I assume you have a photography background and want to go professional. That's super cool that she obviously saw my photos on Instagram and liked them. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, the link is in my description, and it's the same as my YouTube. It's @maxdi, and I would love if you followed along. I do not have a photography background. I have never taken a course. I've thought about it, but I don't know. I just really like capturing everyday moments. I wish that I had like a photographer that just followed me around all day long. And so I kind of do that with Jace, and I want to start doing it more with like my friends and my family, is just taking so many more pictures, because I love looking back at memories, and I like when photos are not like posed and people are just kind of in their element and they're not forcing anything. And so I like that kind of photography, but I don't think I would ever go professional. I just like to do it for fun. This person has a few. She said, you love your little boy. Absolutely. Black is your favorite color. Correct. As you have seen throughout my entire house, probably my wardrobe. Look, I'm wearing gray today, guys. Wow. Big day. Black is definitely my favorite color. And she said, you're currently healing emotionally, which this is like hits close to home. It has been a long journey of healing, and I am still working through a lot of emotions, a lot of anger and sadness. There's so much. But when I started asking for help, the healing got a lot easier, and I really am in a good place now, and I feel better, and I feel like I'm getting on track every single day, and I'm moving towards building the life that I've always wanted, and I feel really good about that. Okay, this next one is definitely not from my boyfriend himself. This person said that your boyfriend is a hot piece of... yes, stranger whom I have no idea who you are. He is a hunk. I like him a lot. Okay, this next one says, I assume you have a hard time being alone and you would love to find someone to spend the rest of your life with. I don't know how people are like hitting the nail on the nose. Is that the saying? I think so. Yeah, I really do have a hard time being alone. I think when you're in a relationship for as long as I was, and then you have a kid who you're with 24/7, and then now to go from living on my own and having to share custody, it's really hard. Even in the beginning, like, I was super, super needy towards, like, actually I still am. Let's not lie about it. I'm still needy. I spend a lot of time with my family and a lot of time with my friends because I don't like to be alone. And I said it in my video about things I've learned becoming a single mom. And it's okay. I am definitely learning to be a little bit more at peace with being alone and, doing this kind of stuff. Like Jace just left for his dad's today, and filming for YouTube and stuff, it's what I love to do, and I don't need other people around to do it. So I am trying to learn how to be a little bit more independent, which I've always been super independent. And it really wasn't until I became a mom that I became so much more extroverted, and I didn't really like being alone, but I'm working on it. And then you would love to find someone to spend the rest of your life with. Absolutely. I don't need to be with someone, but I think that life is so much more fun when you get to share it with someone, when you get to create goals together and achieve them together. I want to grow a family. I want a marriage that we're partners in everything that we do, and that my accomplishment is his accomplishment and vice versa. I just want somebody to like be in life together. I wanted someone who's gonna be there through the hard days and the good days too. And I really do see myself having that one day. I assume you are a dog person. Yes, I like dogs. But I would say I'm a baby person. Ever since I had Jace, I think I obsess about dogs way less, but I mean, sorry if this offends anybody, but dogs over cats, 1000%. I would never own a cat. I assume you like working out and being outdoors, yet you can't resist pizza. I really like working out, and I was a dancer growing up, so I've always been super active, and then when I stopped dancing, I could not get my butt to the gym. I could not like be active. It was so difficult, and I obviously like put on weight after that, and I would try to go to the gym and I would literally probably last like a week or two, and then I would just give up. Like my gym membership just went so unused. And after I had Jace, I mean, in my pregnancy, I gained over 60 pounds, which is crazy, and I don't recommend it. So, and I was like pretty much a stay-at-home mom, and I spent a lot of time with just Jace and I, and it can be overwhelming to be a mom and feel like you're doing a lot of it alone. So the gym became like my escape. Like once a day, I would go to the gym for like an hour. Jace would come with me, and he would go to the daycare, and the gym really became like a need for me. And now, like, through this whole quarantine, the fact that the gym is closed, like, breaks my heart. I miss it so much. I still am working out at home, but I find it so much harder to get motivated working out at home than planning a time to go to the gym and making like an actual stretch schedule with it. But we're doing the best we can. I'm not a huge outdoors person. I like tanning outside. I don't hike. I think I'd probably like to get a little bit more outdoorsy, and I've definitely gotten more outdoorsy over the years, but I'm not an outdoorsy person, and all my friends would strongly agree with that. It's an event to take me camping. Everyone kind of takes care of me, cooks my food and builds my tent. But it's fine, you know, I still go, I have a great time. And I'm learning. But I can't resist pizza. I'm actually not a big pizza person, but with your assumption, I cannot resist junk food. This last one is, you are adventurous and believe that learning through play and experiences is important for your child. I would definitely say I'm not an adventurous type. I like to do things that are in my comfort zone, and I want to be more adventurous, and I'm working on it. Again, it goes with like the outdoorsy thing, is like I'm trying to be a little bit more out of my comfort zone. But yeah, I'm not an adventurous person. Like, I've never gone traveling by myself, and I don't think I ever would. Believe that learning through play and experiences is important for your child. Yeah, for sure. I think Jace learns so much from me in like everyday life, and I just like, with everything that's going on lately in the world, the Black Lives Matter movement, it has really made me evaluate how I act. Like, I know how I want my son to be raised, and I want him to see everyone as equal, but I want him to stand up for people that maybe aren't able to stand up for themselves, or whether that's people of color or that's people with disabilities, or I want him to love everybody as they are, but make sure that he has a voice to stand up for what is right. And he's only going to learn that by me showing that, and me stepping out of my comfort zone and speaking up when it needs to be heard. So that is it for all the assumptions about me. I want to thank everybody that participated and how nice everybody was. I wanted to end the video by saying I often find myself misjudged and misunderstood by the people that are actually closest to me, by people that choose to live their life differently or have different motivations. I have been judged for wanting to be a stay-at-home mom, being told that that meant that I lacked ambition. I have been judged on the way I spend my money, which meant that I am careless and unable to budget. This little speech was not planned to be a part of this fun video, but it's heavy on my heart, and I felt like I needed to speak up. Just yesterday, I was told by someone who wanted to hurt me that I would never amount to anything, and that I would never be successful in a career. I can confidently say that there is not one person that fully knows my heart, that knows my drive, or that truly knows what I'm capable of, because I don't share that. But do not think for 1 second that means that I am any less than, that my priorities and my goals don't have value. I have a long way to go in my journey, but I know that I am going to live a kick-ass life, and no one's assumptions are going to stop me. I know this was a fun little video, but I just want to put it out there that if you have people assuming the worst about you or negative things, you are way more than that. And don't let what somebody else thinks about you dictate how you're going to live your life. I can't wait to show people what I'm made of and show my kid how hard I can work and how I can provide a great life for the two of us. I have big goals for the next few years, and I'm excited for you guys to come along. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.